Good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to yet another episode of My PI Dream. Today is Tuesday, and it's build day 119. Yes, build day 119 on the construction schedule out at Villa FELIZ. And it is raining. You can see. Well, the sky looks kind of bright over there. It doesn't really look too bad, but it is. You can hear it and you can see it's actually raining. And I have my standby umbrella right here. I left my main umbrella in the back of my truck, so I'm glad I have two umbrellas. So that was a good backup solution. So something I've learned about the rain schedule around here, even though it's raining right now, I can get out to the job site and it'll all be gone, and then we'll have a bright and sunny day. I have yet to see one day, knock on concrete, where we've had a full day of rain and it's interrupted the building cycle. So we've been really fortunate, but I don't think we're deep into the rainy season yet. So anyway, you can see the sun is shining, and we actually, and we have lots of rain going on here. But you know what? I like when we get these intermittent rains because it's great for the concrete, and it's also great for all the plants that I've got out around Bahia Cubos. So anyway, let's get out to the job site and see what's going on today. Again, it could be first floor, it could be basement. They really need to start working on the second floor and get that out of the way, get those beams done and out of the way. I didn't tell you yesterday we had the truss team. There's a separate truss team that my builder has specifically that works on truss. That's what their specialty is. And they were out to the site and they were doing the evaluations and they were going through the blueprint yesterday. So we are that close to starting to put a roof on this house. So anyway, let's get out to the job site. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. Yes. Good morning. What are you're eating a cupcake already this morning? Good morning. Dad! Fish. Eggplant. Green beans. I can see your smile all the way down the street.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today? Oh, you got fresh rolls in. Oh, remind me. I need to pick up some of those this afternoon when I get off. What's your plans for today?
It's raining.
Survive the rain.
Yeah.
But you got this nice place inside, nice and dry inside. Huh?
You have work? It's raining.
I have work, of course. You know around. This isn't gonna look at this sun.
Yeah.
The sun out. This isn't gonna last. Hey, good morning. How are you today? Hey, you know what? This is your special day.
What?
This is your special. I know you love green apples. Green apples.
Thank you.
So I got you guys green. And Tess, you green apples. For you today. And Michelle.
Thank you.
And Michelle, I got you.
So much.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you a green apple.
You have known that.
You got me a pineapple.
Oh,
Ah.
thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. See, stop. You see? I gave you the green apple. I got a smile. I got a smile on your face, and the rain stopped. It's magic.
Remember?
All right. Oh, what are you having for dinner tonight? I forgot to ask.
Tortang talong, chicken tinola.
Okay. Oh, you got two good things tonight. Ooh. Oh, it's a hard decision.
Tortang talong.
One tortang talong and one chicken tinola. Okay? Alright.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
Alright,
Thank you.
alright, I will see you. I will see you tonight. Have a great day. Oh, the rain stopped. Ah. How are you feeling today? You look. Hi, sweetie. I have to go into work, okay? Okay, I have to go. Can you say bye? You know, every day is special here, and it's special because of the people, and it's special because of just the way of life here. And this morning was a big example of why it's so special here. And it was magical. Did you see, when you put a smile on somebody's face, smiles are contagious. And did you see Lola Janet's face when I offered her the apple, and Michelle and Tess inside there? And then all of a sudden, did you see, it was really like magic. It was like the sky opened up the blue, all the rain stopped, and it started off the day to be quite a wonderful day. Wouldn't it be wonderful if you could do like that everywhere around the world? Just think of the way things would be and how people would be with each other. And also, did you see the smile on Amber's face this morning? Amber she's been kind of sick lately. She had a little bit of a fever. She went to the doctor, and I thought that the doctor had prescribed her something, I don't know, but then she got a little bit of an infection inside her eye, and I've been stopping by every day and trying to see her and try to put a smile on her face, because she definitely puts a smile on my face. But I think she's starting to recover, and it was really wonderful to be able to stop by and see her this morning. And again, that's some more happiness inside my heart, and I know inside your hearts as well. So anyway, let's get out to the job site this morning, because if I do this like I do every morning, if I stop and talk with everybody, which I do anyway, it's like it takes forever for me to get out to the job site. Good morning. Can I get your smiling face on my? I love seeing you guys.
Selfie!
Not a selfie, no. This is okay. Anyway, you can see everybody is busy as usual, busy as a beaver, doing all the things that they need to do. Here, let me clean it's raining out here. Let me see if I can get the screen cleaned off a little bit right here. So anyway, I'm waiting on my builder to get here because I just had another epiphany, my daily epiphany, and I want to speak to him about an improvement that we can make. And it's not changing the design of anything, but it's actually adding some more space to the kitchen, and he is not in yet. Also, we just received something. We are getting a strip of concrete, cement mix. Of course, we need cement mix. So anyway, let me show you what I'm talking about. Well, this is what I'm looking at. In this house, we have a very tight kitchen between our counter space and our island that we're going to be building right here. There are ways that you can gain more space in a house construction, especially when it comes to concrete hollow block and floor space, area space, and it has to do with doing things like the selection of the concrete hollow block sizes that you use. Also doing little tricks like this. This wall right here, there's going to be a counter or a cabinet that comes out, microwave oven, so it's going to hide this area. The cabinet's going to come out here, and this is the backsplash for the countertop. There's going to be a granite countertop, there's going to be a sink here, and there's going to be the pantry over in this area. So if you see the way they did it, I don't think they did this on purpose, but it's actually going to work out for us. When they put the concrete hollow blocks in, they went flush on the other side of this to the column, and they left this big gap on this side right here. So we can take advantage of that gap. We have 4.5 centimeters of space right here. I want you to see this. We actually have about 4.5 centimeters of space. So what we can do, we can put we can put very little plastering on that, because this is going to be a backsplash. We're going to cover it up with tile. So we can gain almost 1 inch of walkway space here from the countertop. So we're going to take advantage of this little bit of space right here and make our kitchen just a little bit bigger. So it's lunchtime, and everybody's breaking. You see they're going to the bunkhouse. I don't know what they're eating. It smells really good. And you know what? These guys actually eat better than I do. I eat peanut butter and jelly every day. These guys have all kind of chicken and vegetables and adobo, all kind. It always smells really good. So anyway, let me see where we are. You see the wall is actually growing here in the kitchen. I spoke with my builder because he wasn't here when I suggested about taking advantage of the space back here, and he said, yeah, that will actually work to our advantage. And instead of putting the service outlet boxes, sticking them out, we'll actually embed them in here, and we'll gain about 1 inch of floor space here for our countertop, which is going to be good for us. We need every centimeter that we possibly can get. This is starting to come together. They were just forming up some of the concrete on the top so that they can actually lay the concrete hollow blocks on the top of the doorway. So they'll get that after lunch. So all three floors are having lots of stuff done today. So I'm actually going to go grab my peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I got it. I'm good. I tell you what, I thought you could eat peanut butter and jelly every single day. I think I'm gonna do a change up pretty soon. I think I'm gonna do like tuna fish sandwiches or egg salad sandwiches, something like that. Those are two of my favorites as well. Oh, by the way, something I went to pass on, we don't have electricity. I didn't realize that about 9:30 the electricity went off. And usually the guards will tell me when there's a scheduled power outage for bottleneck to do their whatever bottleneck does with these scheduled brownouts. And I didn't get notified, so I didn't know. But about 9:30 we lost power, so I contacted one of my friends on the phone, and he said, "Yeah, we have a scheduled brownout from 9:30 till noon." So I gotta start talking with the guards. I used to get really good intel, as you remember, good intel from the old guards. I gotta work on these new guards a little more. So anyway, I am gonna eat my PBJ, and I really can't do much video editing or anything like that here. I could do a little bit on the battery, but video editing is really hard on the processor, and it'll eat up the battery really fast. So anyway, I might chill out in the hammock here. Well, anyway, we got lucky here. After lunch, the sun came back out, the electricity came back on. I'm gonna charge up the battery to the drone, and I don't know if you know it, but I've had a few of the subscribers who are aware of the change in the policy out here for phase 4. This is phase 4 where I live out here in Tierra Maria. And now the developer has actually opened up every one of these lots out here. They're opened up under a reservation agreement. At first it was you couldn't do anything. It was under moratorium. Then he changed it to after I had a discussion with him, he changed it over to a reservation agreement. Well, then one of our subscribers voiced some concern about the way the wording was, some of the terms and conditions inside the reservation agreement. So I took those concerns to the developer, and we sat down and we talked about it a little bit. And I made a suggestion about how we could improve it by basically making it a lot better. And he did. And so anyway, all of phase 4, as far as I know, as of today, all of phase 4 is under the promo price of 3,400 pesos per square meter. And what you do, this area, he doesn't want anybody to be developing over here that has to do with amenities, sports, and things like that, so he doesn't have to invest a lot while there's only me over here right now. So the way it works is if you sign a reservation agreement over here, you're basically agreeing, you reserving the lot. It will be your lot to purchase in 12 months, but you're agreeing not to build from now until 12 months from now, which is reasonable because a lot of these lots are really nice over here. And so anyway, I've had a couple of subscribers, actually they have interest in some of the lots over here, and one of them is about to purchase one of them, and they got it down to 2 lots that they really like. So as a courtesy, what I did, they asked me if I could actually go out and look at the 2 lots and review them and give them feedback on it. I'll basically proxy for them while they are not over here in the Philippines, and actually they're from California, United States, this last one. And so I did. I sent the information. Actually, we had a Skype session last night, and I would do this for anybody. If you are really serious about purchasing a lot over here in phase 4, which is where I'm building over here, and you've narrowed it down to 1 or 2 lots, and you want a valid opinion on the lot, just send me an email or send me something on the comment section or a private message, and we'll set up a chat session on Skype, and I'll give you my opinion of the lot if you're really interested in it. Well, anyway, this is what they did, and I went over and I looked at it, and we talked over Skype last night, and I told them my opinion of both of them. They're actually, each lot has a lot of really good features, but they're 2 totally different types of lots out here, and depends on your needs and your desires, and that's what we discussed last night. And they asked me one more thing. They asked if I wouldn't mind doing a drone flyover, so they could get. I sent them pictures yesterday, but they said, could I do a drone shot of it? So I got the batteries charging up on a drone right now, so I'm going to do a little bit of drone footage of the 2 lots, and I'll load it at the end of today's video. That's the easiest way, instead of hooking up to a file share or something like that, and because they look at the videos every single day. So if you're interested in seeing what they're actually looking at right now, you'll be able to see it at the end, after the credits of today's episode. that sort of reminds you of like when you watch old movies, like a World War II movie, and it's like a bunker in the side of a hillside on Normandy, and you're expecting John Wayne to come and throw a hand grenade through and clear the position. Well, I got a call yesterday from Mr. Aircon, the folks at Mr. Aircon, and we already firmed up the type of air conditioner that we're gonna, with the model that we want, and we're all good on that. And what they're going to do, since we have the wall up that it's going to mount to, and we need to talk a little bit more about the routing of the pipes and the tubing and the power and things like that. There's a little bit of a change up from the preliminary site survey that they did, and we will discuss that tomorrow when they come in. It's a minor change, but hopefully it will make it look a little bit better when we get the install done. More on that tomorrow. Well, anyway, the rain has slowed down to like just a trickle. There's not really much going on. Something I want to talk about. My wife said to make sure she makes that I make a comment today, since I didn't bring it up yesterday. Remember the whole thing about all these the drain pipes that we have here, and I was trying to do the whole redesign and expand out the wall, put columns, put shelves, doing all this crazy stuff. Well, anyway, we're going back to the very original. We're going back to the way it was in the original design. And what we're going to do, you see they're actually cutting out. We're going to embed this 3-inch pipe over here into this wall right here, going here to the hidden gutter on the top over here, the secret gutter. On the inside of this wall, on the other side, there's already a pipe that goes up, and it's already set up perfectly for the gutters. So we have two 3-inch pipes here, and what we're going to do is we're going to take these two pipes and we're going to cut these down to 2-inch pipes. It will be fine for the amount of water that we have for this size roof line that we have, and this roof line here. The secret gutter actually goes here, goes 90 degrees, and this is one entire gutter system here that's going to have two 3-inch pipes this size, plus these are going to go down to 2-inch pipes, and then those are going to go down into the cistern via pipes that go all the way down to the basement area. So what we're going to do for these right here, when we take these, we're going to put it's going to be like a little bump on this one, a little bump on here, and it's going to stick out at this level right here. But that's okay. That's something I can live with. We'll cover it up. We'll do something. Maybe we'll make a small pedestal where we can put a plant stand or something like that. We'll do that. But we won't have all the crazy columns and all the kind of things that we were talking about earlier. And it won't affect this wall. It won't affect the thickness. And let me show you why there was a big problem with the thickness. What we were talking about when we were going to move the wall out, it was going to move out 5 inches plus plaster, so it's going to end up being like 6 or 7 inches of wall going out. So when you do that out here, you can do that and it wouldn't be that big of a issue on this side. But the thing is, when you move the wall out, it also changes the front of the house. I don't know if you can see it, but from the front of the house here, this wall is going to go out to like here. Okay, you see how this is symmetrical. It's all lined up. This column, the column on the other end, and the 4 windows that go 2 here and 2 in the bottom down there, all of those are lined up perfectly with the apex of the house, the center of the house, the very tip of the house. The roof line was what I'm talking about. So if we move this out over this direction, it means you're going to have to move these windows over to accommodate this additional 7 inches or whatever it is that we would move it over. But you can't do that either, because if you move these windows over, the inside of your house doesn't change. So if you add more space on that wall going out that direction, and you try to compensate the front of the house by shifting all of these windows over, there's 2 windows here and there's going to be 2 windows down here. When you shift those over, then this room doesn't become square anymore. You don't have a symmetrical, your windows are not symmetrically set into this wall. To fix what it looks like on the outside, you're going to mess up what it looks like on the inside. So it became a very complex situation. it was a complex solution with which was a bad solution. So anyway, what we're going to do, the easiest thing, like I said, we're going to move 3" and 3" here to 2". We're gonna bring it up inside. When it gets up to this point right here, with the plaster that goes on here and the embedding, it will actually cover the entire. With 2" we can cover it up and you won't even see it, and it will go into the secret gut up there. And then we'll be back to where we were. Like I said, here when we cover this up, we can make maybe a little pedestal for a plant or something like that here, and you won't see it from down from street level. It'll just be us up on this level that will see that little bump, and life will be good again. Well, as you can see, it's quiet, and the reason it's quiet is because it's the end of the day, and we're going to do a quick wrap up here, like I do every single day, so we can see all the things that got done during the day, where we are on the progress. I'm going to go down to the basement real quick. Anyway, most of the work was focused on this room back over here, and it's dark and might be kind of hard to see, but we're going to do our best to take a look at this right here. We'll look at it from the other side also. Anyway, this is the inside of the CR. Like I said, it's kind of dark inside here right now, but this whole wall got done today. You see what we got accomplished here. This entire wall, except for the very top, and they'll finish that off. So there was maybe a little bit of a miscommunication on my part today. I'm not really sure. Although we defined that we're going to put glass blocks in here. I told my builder later on after they did this, because I came down and I looked and I said, oh, I don't want to stop right here. I don't want to go all this, just the same size in the 3 spots. What I want to do to give more light into the CR is I want to take this glass block, I want to take it almost down to the step. And I want to take this one, and I believe I said that on yesterday's video or the day before, and take this one, bring it down at least one more concrete hollow block, and then this one actually can probably stay about where it's at right now. But I want it to be a stepping pattern just like this, and what that will do, that will give a little bit more light inside the CR down here. That was the main thing that got done right here. One of the big efforts today also was on the outside, and if you look at the wall, these 2 walls on the outside was a major amount of plastering and finishing back here. We'll kind of take a look real quick, see what happened out here. So you see, they even put the skim coat, go up to the skim. Ooh, it's actually still wet. This one and on the other side, it's probably still wet because it's so humid out here right now. And it looks like this on the back side. I'm not going to go back there because it's kind of muddy and a little difficult to get back there right now. So let's go up to the first floor real quick and see what got done on the first floor. So on the first floor today, we have a whole wall. You see this wall got completed right here. This is the going from the dining room into the lanai patio on the back of the bedroom over there. And the kitchen wall, you see that this is the back of the cabinetry and the countertop where the sink will be down here on this end. And again, over here is where the cabinet's going to be for the microwave oven and for the oven itself. And there'll be some cabinets up here, and there'll be some LED lighting and very nice accent pieces here as well. This got done not all the way to the end, but the major section right here, as well as the continued work here in the laundry room. So we have the back side of the wall, not all the way to the top yet, but we have this section done here, which again I explained was the wardrobe closet for this bedroom right here. They go back to back inside here, so we're at that point there. Also in this room, which is going to be the other bedroom, they continued and completed the corner and the top section that's going to go over the sliding glass doors inside of here. So you see this is all the way up to the roof line right here. So we're actually getting, rooms are starting to get closed in on the first floor. So anyway, I'm going to close. I am going to get back. I have a double treat tonight. Tessa's making tortang talong, and she's also making chicken tinola. I am really hungry. I actually ate my peanut butter and jelly sandwich a little bit early today. I ate half of it before lunchtime. I was so hungry today. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and there's going to be a short segment at the end. I hope if I was able to collect good drone footage today. It was kind of windy. You saw all the storm and the rain stuff coming in, but when the storms come in, it kind of blows things. And there is, you see, that's where I went. That the lot I was looking at is actually right down at the bottom of the hill, right across here. And there is so much vegetation over there, coconut trees and banana trees, and all kinds of stuff, and I'm trying to fly the drone in between all of that stuff, and at the same time the wind was kind of blowing it back and forth, and it was like an apocalypse now kind of moment over there. So I'm hoping I can extract some good video on that as well. And the other lot is actually behind. If you go from my house here, it's very close in this direction down here. So anyway, I will try to get those pushed tonight. So anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up, please share, and if you have not subscribed, please click on that little My PI Dream heart in the bottom right hand side of your screen, and you'll be notified the next time that I upload a new video. So until tomorrow, which is going to be Wednesday, and it's going to be build day 120. Yes, build day 120 out here on the construction schedule out of Villa Feliz. You have a wonderful day.